What is going on, everybody? We are back here with another Farming Simulator 22 video. The video I just put out with the guide to chickens is doing pretty good so far, so I figured I'll come out and have another guide, another tutorial for y'all. This time I'm going to do sheep. So the first thing I'm going to do is get a sheep pasture. They're in-game base mods. There's going to be 3 of them. So once again, to go to that, you just go down to construction, and then you'll scroll over to animals, and then we're going to go over sheep. So you got one that's 26,000, which is this one on the left here. It holds 15 sheep. The one in the middle here is 51,000. It holds 25 sheep. And the one here on the right side is 97,000, which holds 65 sheep. So you cannot change the color on these like you can on the sheep, the chicken coop. So you got to just have the wood design, but it's a pretty good looking design. There is 2 different ways that you can, or 3 different ways you can get the sheep delivered. Once again, you go on the animal dialogue on this one. There's 4 different kinds of sheep. All the production is it's the same with all of them. So this one, they just produce wool. Same stuff. You either get them at 0 months old, or you can already get them at 8 months, which costs a little bit more. But they're already at the puberty stage, so then they'd be able to reproduce for you. You wouldn't have to wait the 8 months and stuff like that. So I would suggest getting the ones that are 8 months old. So you could do it like that, or you could just go over to the animal dealer, and then you can pick which one you wanted in there. You can do that also. Or with sheep, they have trailers for them. So if you wanted to, you could go up and you could transport them yourself to save a little bit of money. I'm not going to do that because it's all the way across the map. There's 2 different trailers you can transport sheep with. This one, you can use this trailer here. You can go 13 sheep a load in this one, or you could get the semi-trailer and you can hold 38 of them in this one. So if you wanted to do that, it'd be a little bit cheaper, like that. So each sheep would be $30 you're saving. So if you're wanting to get a lot of sheep, it would be worth it to just transport them yourself. If you plan on doing animals, you could also go with cows and pigs and one of them trailers as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go the easy way with it. We'll put 10 of them in that one. I'm just gonna do each of the different sheeps. Where's the animal dialogue on this one? Okay, so this one's over on the side. I'll go with a different kind of sheep on this one. This one's a bigger one, so we'll go ahead and put 15. And then this one, I'll put 15 of that one, and then 15 of the last kind of sheep also. So the 2 bigger, the sheep barns, you do not need to water them, but this sheep pasture right here, you will have to supply them water, as you can see right here. So the easiest way to do that is I like to just add this little tank right here. You can put it on the farm yourself. You can just go to construction for that. It will be in the silo. No, not the silos. It'll be in the containers, my bad. And it'll be a water tank. It's just $3,000 to place it. You will still have to pay for the water, but you can just click the left stick on it right there on the water, and it'll be filling up the water. I don't need very much, so I'm just going to take that, which it just charged $61, so that's not bad. That beats going and getting it out of a pond or going and get it from all the way across town and stuff like that. So you just pull up next to it, and then you can press RB and Y, and it'll start overloading the water. So that's how you water them. So that's simple. The barns do not need it. It's just this pasture that needs it. So then feeding them, they take grass hay bales, so you can just feed them hay. You can go with the square bales or the round bales. I went and got one of them each from the shop, and you can just pull it over here. The square bales is 8,000 liters, which you gotta put it down on the ground, I guess, to feed them. So that took all 8,000 liters right there. And then I also bought a round bale, which is just 4,500 liters. I'm gonna put this in the small one first, that way they actually get some. I didn't realize how much that was gonna hold. So it don't look like it works if you're holding it. So you have to, I guess, place it down on the ground. That's simple. Now I will go ahead and go put the rest of this feed, or the rest of the hay, in this last one right here. Okay, so that's feeding them. So it's pretty simple up to this point. There ain't a whole lot. It's just whenever. So here's what we got in there. They're 0% health. The reproduction cycle comes after 5 months, I believe it is. Okay, so now that we went over food, feeding and watering them, the next thing we can talk about is the wool. They will produce the wool. You can just sell it straight off. You can sell it for. You can see here the most it's gonna be worth on the Michigan Farms map is $2,100, and then the low spot of it's $1,300. That's how much it's going for. That's where you can take it to sell it. You can produce it further if you get the spinnery. You can produce it to fabric. This or cotton, you can both make fabric out of at the spinnery, or you can produce it further if you buy the tailor shop. Then you can make clothes, and you can see it's worth even more money there. Clothes, I think, is the best thing to produce in this game. Which you can take wool or cotton, you can do that. It's a good, sheep are a good little way to make money. For sure, if you produce them further, or you can just sell them. They're like chickens. They're easy to take care of. You got to feed and water them. Yeah, so that's all there is really to them right there. It's simple. They're just like chickens. It's simple. Most of the animals in this game are simple, so there's not a lot to them. It's just some money you can make on the side. That's why I like doing them. The cows are probably the most complicated for sure, but they also give you the most resources back. You can make them a good profit on them. But chickens and sheep, those are just easy ways to make a little bit of money on the side. Very easy to take care of. And then you can go here to the animal menu. You can see the food capacity, the health, how close they are to reproducing. In the pasture, you can see the water level, how much wool they have, the productivity percent, all that stuff. And then if you ever want to sell them, you can just go over here to the pen to the animal dialogue. You can click on that, and then you can pick how many you want to sell there. So if I want to sell 3 of them, I can do it. I can press X to sell them. It'll be the same thing as when you deliver them. If you sell them through the menu and not taking a trailer to transport them, you will have to do a $50 fee for each one. So if you have your own trailer, if you want to use animals quite a bit, I would suggest getting a trailer so you save yourself that dealer fee every time. But this will be where the wool spawns at, and that's pretty much all there is to sheep. It's a quick and easy guide. Nothing to them. It's just a little way to make money on the side. So if you have any other questions or have any other tutorials you want to see, just let me know down in the comments below. And I appreciate you watching.